Hi guys, welcome to Chili Pot Kitchen. My name is Darshini. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas with your loved ones, having a good food and opening lots of presents. My husband got me a 8 quart Instant Pot Geo Evo Plus for this Christmas. First to let you know guys, this is not a paid promotion. I own 2 Instant Pots for almost 4 years now. This is my 3rd Instant Pot. I just wanted to share my love for this wonderful lifesaver electric pressure cooker which completely changed my cooking style. During this Black Friday and for Christmas, I know many people would have bought a new Instant Pot. Some people who love Instant Pot like me would have added one more pot to their collection. I have seen many people they own an Instant Pot for a long time but still sitting in the box. They have initial hesitation to start with. If you are like that, please open the box right away and start using it. You won't regret it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Looking for more Instant Pot or electric pressure cooker, air fryer and Instant Pot blender recipes? Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy and tasty video recipes. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Please do click the notification bell icon to get an update on my new videos. Today I'm going to unbox my new Instant Pot Geo Evo Plus and I'm gonna explain the features and do a water test. This is the latest Instant Pot model that they released last year. Let's go ahead and unbox it. I already have 3 quart and 6 quart in Dio model. I wanted a bigger pot for a long time. I guess this is gonna be a perfect gift for me. It came with one extra gasket or silicone ring. I can use this while making dessert. It comes with one instruction manual. Wow, I love this new look of the pot. I'm in love with this pot already. There is one trivet came with this. Let's see how different is this from other models. Let's talk about the inner pot. In my opinion, this inner pot is the star of the show. This is a revolutionary new inner pot. I like this model because of the inner pot. This is a game changer. Look at the bottom of the pot. You will see that it's completely flat and flush. You have a bigger bonus to this inner pot. Now it is stove top friendly. Yes, you heard me right. It's stove top friendly. You can reheat the food easily on the stove top when you go for a potluck. The measurement markings are easily able to see it. The big problem in other model is the pot will spin around when you are sauteing. I use paper clip to avoid spinning. In this model they fix that issue. There is no way it will spin around. Look at this. The pot comes out easily with these handles at the sides. They are rubber so you're not gonna hurt yourself even if it is hot. The lid handle is more curvy than other models and it's more comfortable to handle. Let's take a look of the backside of the Instant Pot. All other model has a plug-in on the back of the pot. Sometimes this confuses because not everybody has it fully plugged in and they think their pot isn't working when they plug it into the wall. In this model you don't have to worry about that guys. It's already attached, it's not gonna come off and frankly I'm happy about this because too many people think there is something wrong with the pot. We have a condensation cup that catches any water or condensation that drips from the lid when it's resting. You can just simply pull this off by pulling it out like that and then you can just dump it out and drain it. It just pops right back on as easily as it came off. Here is the lid of the Dio Evo Plus. It is completely different from all other lids and the fact that it's sleeker. There is no metal to accidentally burn your fingers as well. There is a metal underneath here. This is a little protective spot where you can take off, which I think it's amazing. I can keep some ice packs to speed up the pressure release naturally when I'm doing natural pressure release, which I think it's a huge improvement. This plastic thing on top, it's almost like a muffler for the steam. When the steam comes out, it's gonna be like a mist, not gonna shoot up like other models. You can clean this when you're done. This nozzle also comes off to clean. This protector is a great addition too. This pin over here will pop up when the pressure builds inside while cooking. When the pressure is released completely, this pin comes down, then it's safe to open the lid. What I love the most about this is that the sealing and venting switch is not actually attached to the nozzle where the steam releases from. It's in a different place. It's automatically always in a sealing position. So let's say I just vented in. Watch this. I'm opening the lid and immediately automatically goes into the sealing position again. The underside of the lid has a silicone ring or a gasket as well as the pin over here which you can take it off and clean if you wanted to, but I don't really think you need to do. This is a nozzle guard. If you want you can take that off and clean. The lid can rest on the pot to avoid accidental dropping. In this model it rests sort of tilted into the back, not much on the side. It's more out of your way and I think this is absolutely the winner for this resting position. We have a nice big blue screen. It's so much easier to read. It's not a touch screen, but in my opinion, this is actually better because sometimes those screens end up losing their sensitivity and it's hard to get anything to work. Look at this, guys. The display itself is slightly slanted, which is super smart. This is great with buttons and knob to adjust the times and temperatures and make your selection that way. You have 48 presets in this model. I'm gonna show you how these physical buttons and the knob works. If you know me, I only use 3 buttons mostly. One is the saute button, the pressure cook button and the yogurt button for making yogurt and proofing the dough. Let's see about the saute function because that's a super key to many recipes. Hit the saute button. If you want to adjust the time, just roll this dial and push the knob to select. In this model, you can adjust the time up to an hour on saute. In the previous models, it goes only up to 30-minute cap. Then you can select the temperature, which would either high, low or custom. There is no more medium option in this model. Let's select the custom and see. It shows LE. The LE means level. It has 6 levels. You can select the level by turning the knob. LE1 would be low heat, LE3 would be medium and LE6 would be high. Select the level and press the knob to set the temperature. Once you are done sauteing, click cancel. Next, let's select the pressure cook button. It has 15 presets. Take the guesswork out of cooking. Turn the knob to select what you want to cook or just select the custom and set the time and adjust the pressure level. Then click start. We'll explain the status bar shortly. In rice mode, there are 7 presets. Select what you want to cook and set the pressure level, or if you are selecting the custom, set the time and pressure level. Next is the steam option. This has 3 presets. You can adjust the time when you select the custom. Next one is slow cook. It has 6 presets. I usually make some stew or hot chocolate in slow cook mode. The next one is sous vide. Sous vide is a method to slow cook food at low temperature in an airtight bag while submerged in water. It has 5 presets. To be frank, I never tried this sous vide before. I will learn and share my recipes using it. The next one is my favorite, yogurt button. Making yogurt at home is super easy and yummy. It has 2 presets, or adjust the time and temperature when you are selecting custom. The next one is the bake mode. It has 4 presets. I'm super excited to use this mode to make a cheesecake. I love making cheesecake in the Instant Pot. If you're not using the pot for a couple of minutes, the display goes off. Touch any button or knob to resume. The next one is delay start. If you are going out and you want your food to be ready by the time you are back, dump in the ingredients and select delay start and set the time and click start. The next one is keep warm mode. When the keep warm mode is on, you can see this hot pot symbol in the display. If you don't want to keep warm the food while pressure cooking, you can turn off the keep warm mode. You can mute the beep sounds that comes in the Instant Pot by pressing down the knob. Once it's selected, turn the knob to mute it. But I like to have a beep sound. You can set the temperature as in Fahrenheit or Celsius. Let's do the water test. Add a glass of water to the inner pot. Close the lid. The vent is automatically sealed. And select the pressure cook mode. Select the custom mode and set the time as 5 minutes in high pressure. And then click start. When the pressure is building inside the pot, it shows preheating. When the pressure builds inside, the pin will pop up. Then the display says cooking. Once the pot is done cooking, it shows keep warm. Let's open the vent. Wow, look at the steam, it's like a mist. If you are keeping the Instant Pot under the cabinets, this will protect your cabinets. Guys, altogether I feel like it's everything the Instant Pot has ever done, but this time with all the changes I feel like you had ever wanted it to have. This Duo Evo Plus model is totally a game changer. Do try my Instant Pot recipes. I have given the recipe link in the description box below. Please do check it or check the playlist in the end. Thanks for watching my video. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. Do try this recipe at your home and give me a feedback in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Pin the recipe on Pinterest. If you have any questions or feedback, write it in the comment section below. I will respond to it as soon as possible. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.